Have you ever been in a life or death situation? Have you ever been in a situation where it was someone else's life on the line? Do you think you could handle a situation like that?
Hi, I'm Anna Grace, and this is Told by Me.
In this podcast, I share true stories that taught people valuable lessons so that you too can learn from their mistakes. Today's episode will describe the horrors of fires told from the perspective of a fireman, my grandfather. He has learned one too many times how a harmless family dinner can set a house ablaze. I asked him to tell me about the worst fire he has been called to. This is his story. Fires are not things to mess with. They are very dangerous. They can burn fast, they can burn slow, and they can and will kill you. I'm a retired firefighter of 25 years and 3 months of Columbus Station No. 4. In my time, I've seen a lot of smoke and even more damage. I remember one night I was lying in bed when we got a call around 11 in the morning. A grocery store on Buena Vista Road had caught flame. I could see the orange glow radiating off the building from at least 5 blocks away as we pulled up. This was one of the biggest fires I had ever seen. Our captain directed us which lines to use when we got there, and we hooked them up to a nearby fire hydrant. We had to knock down a few windows to get inside, but we made it in. Eventually, we came across a room in the back, where we found a young woman and her grandmother, both dead. One of the survivors told us that the girl had run in to save her grandmother, but never came back out. All fires are different. They start at one side of the house and work their way to the end, trapping people inside. Fires are funny that way. They're much more life-threatening than things like clowns or spiders, and they can do 100 times the damage, but no one really fears them until it's too late. Another call we had was a house fire. It was an accident with a mother and her 2 sons. The mother had been mowing the lawn when one of her sons brought over a large metal can of gas for her to fill the mower. She had told them to go put it away and that they shouldn't be playing with it. As the boy and his brother went to the shed to leave the can, he dropped it. The hot water heater was ignited and killed both boys. I never saw the boys, but my chief said when he found them, he thought they were dolls burnt in the explosion. I hate hearing about people suffering. What really gets to me is kids. I cannot stand seeing children in harm's way. It just eats me up. I always try everything in my power to help them, but sometimes it's too late. That's the thing about firefighters. They're shown the despicable and are asked to carry out their job. I learned a lot about my own courage and will in this profession. I was taught to overcome my fears and frights and do good. I'm glad I was able to touch so many lives, and even happier that I learned such a valuable lesson. Would you recommend becoming a firefighter? There was a question on my application. Why would you want to be a fireman? The only answer I could think of at the time was to help people. But being a firefighter is more than that. You not only help people, but you save lives and properties. You save the most important things to them, their family. If you're serious about making an impact on the world, one for the better, then firefighting may be the profession for you. Do you think you would ever consider being a firefighter? Could you save lives on the daily?
What if I told you that both these stories were fictional?
April Fools! These stories are true occurrences from places near Columbus, Georgia. From fires to fears, my grandfather learned about the importance of courage in tough times and was taught how to overcome his fears in times of need.
Thanks for listening. We're happy we could share this message with you today. Hopefully you learned something.
That's my story told by me.
And this is Anna Grace signing off.